My dear students, very good evening. Welcome to this yet another session on Unacademy YouTube live platform by me. And in this particular session, this is a continued session from previous session itself. Like I had started off solving the questions, problems from 2016 to 2020 Karnataka CET papers. Okay, and in my previous discussion, I had went ahead with some of the problems in between this particular year. Okay, I have gone ahead with first three chapters. Okay, and today let me begin the discussion with the rest of the part of the discussion. Okay, fine. So as we all know, like my name is Uttam Kumar. I'm an MTech graduate with 19 years of experience. Okay, so my brief profile. So I have taught at various locales in India. Okay, for JEE Main, JEE Advanced, as well as Karnataka CET, NEET, all across India I have taught and taught closely to 10,000 plus students till date. And this is my sixth month on Unacademy, my dear students. So let us move ahead with our next part, that is what is there in Unacademy. So Unacademy has come up with Plus platform, and in this Plus platform, suppose you would like to enter, you must say one thing along with me, that is let's crack KCET with Unacademy. And over here you can get your subscription for Plus today itself, and you can get 10% off by using my referral code UTTAMLIVE. Okay. Now let me talk about Unacademy Plus platform. Now, what exactly Unacademy Plus platform is? Now, Unacademy Plus platform, it is the platform where it has got 20 plus top educators, 10 plus batches are there, 250 plus courses are there, and 2000 plus lessons are there. Okay, and every day, day in and day out, many more lessons will get added up. Okay, and that is where, like, I would like to say, Unacademy Plus platform is highly beneficial for each one of you. And even I myself also like one of a Plus faculty. So you can go ahead and join Plus platform and enjoy many more courses by me as well on an Academy Plus platform. Now over here, you please remember this referral code, that is Uttam Live, as your referral code here. Okay, remember this, because this referral code will fetch you 10% off on the Plus subscription. Okay, what are the benefits of Plus? Let me just go ahead and take a look at that. So Plus subscription has premium content at a very much affordable price. Pricing, I'll talk about it a bit later. Okay, and the content is highly premium, and the video lecture what you're watching right now, this is YouTube live, this is free platform, right? So even when you can see that the free platform itself has such a high quality, then think about Plus. Definitely it is a plus on what you are watching freely. Okay, then secondly, a structured live courses will be there. So well in advance the course will be announced to you, and all the dates will be given to you. So accordingly you just need to go ahead and attend those live courses, okay, with dedicated live doubt clearing sessions. So every course will have one doubt clarification session. Okay, so then every course contains quizzes. Okay, so mega quiz will be there, and even right now we are running T20 quiz competition on Unacademy platform, on the Unacademy Learners app. You can go ahead and enjoy that T20 quiz, which has been conducted since from past 4 months. Okay, then batches are there for complete preparation. So you need not to be worried about like I one subject or two subject. Like entire preparation will be rendered as a batch. Okay. Then apart from that, we have test series for daily practice papers. Full length mocks will be there. Okay, with complete analysis would be given to you. So that is one more advantage here. Okay. Then if you are getting all these things, what else you require, is it not? So hence I would like to say one single subscription for unlimited access. So hence everything under single plus subscription itself, right? Okay. Now let us progress to the pricing right now. Okay. So pricing plan this month, Unacademy Plus pricing is limited to only 1 month plan. Just think about it, because this 1 month plan is going to be highly beneficial for you, because costing is very low. Now, what is the cost? For 1 month, we have 1500 rupees. So, imagine like you are going to spend about 50 rupee a day for quality education. That is where like I say this is the economic price. Okay. So you can go ahead and enjoy plus subscription by taking it for a 1 month subscription plan. Okay. Then you can make use of UTTAMLIVE as your referral code for getting 10% off on this plus subscription. Now let us move on to the next part, that is the question. Okay. Now the first question, it reads as three projectiles A, B and C are projected at an angle of 30 degree, 45 degree and 60 degree respectively. If RA, RB, RC are ranges of A, B and C respectively, then now if you just remember, dear students, for a projectile motion, okay, for projectile motion, same range is achieved for complementary angles. Now, suppose this is for 30 degree, then this angle is 60. So, 60 degree is complementary angle of 30 degree, is it not? So, hence, for complementary angles of projection, I can say there is same range is same. So hence I can say A is projected with 30 degree and C is projected at 60 degrees. So obviously RA should be equal to RC, RA equal to RC. Then we have another postulate for range. Range will be maximum. Range will be maximum for theta is equal to 45 degree. Theta equal to 45 degree, range is maximum, R will be equal to R max. So hence I can say that at 45 degree B is projected, so range of B will be largest as compared to A and C. So hence I can say that comfortably RA equal to RC and less than RB. So I'll go with option D as my right choice here. Okay. Hopefully this methodology is clear to you all. Okay. Now let me move on to second question now. Now this question I picked from 2017. Okay. Now if vector A is equal to 2 I cap plus 3 j cap plus 8 k cap is perpendicular to vector B equal to 4 j cap minus 4 I cap plus alpha k cap, then value of alpha is. Now over here two vectors are perpendicular. So I say vector A perpendicular to vector B. This indicates that, or this implies that vector A dot vector B is 0 here. Vector A dot vector B will be 0. So accordingly I can say that now dot product of two vectors like A1 I cap plus B1 j cap plus C1 k cap, A2 I cap, B2 j cap, C2 k cap, it will be A1 A2. So I'll write it as A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 equal to 0. Right, so this is A dot B. Now what is A1 here? A1 is 2 and A2 is what? Minus 4. Now let us be aware here, it is given as minus 4 I cap. So hence I'll write this as 2 into minus 4, okay, plus 3 into 4, 3 into plus 4, because B1 is 3, B2 is 4, or right, then plus 8 into alpha. So I'll write 8 alpha is equal to 0. Now 2 4s are 8, 3 4s are 12. So minus 8 plus 12, obviously it is minus 4. So thus I'll get 8 alpha is equal to plus 4. Therefore alpha will be equal to 4 by 8. That is nothing but 1 by 2 here. So I'll go with plus 1 by 2 as my answer. Okay. A minus 4, right? This is okay. Minus 4 means it will be minus 4 by 8. This is minus 1 by 2. Okay. So I'll go with option D as my right choice. Fine. So this is minus 1 by 2 that we have calculated as. Now let us move on to third question now. The trajectory of a projectile projected from origin is given by y is equal to x minus 2x square by 5. The initial velocity of the projectile in meter per second. Okay. Now this question is from 2019, dear students. Okay. Now let me just write back the equation given to me. Y is equal to x minus 2x square divided by 5. This is what we have, right? Now, but trajectory equation for a projectile is y is equal to x tan theta minus gx square by 2u square cos square theta. This is trajectory equation. Okay. Now, if you just compare this trajectory equation with the given equation, we see that tan theta is equal to 1. So hence, I'll write tan theta equal to 1. This implies theta is equal to 45 degree. Theta is 45 degree. Next, what about this coefficient of x square? Coefficient of x square is g by 2u square cos square theta, and it is equal to 2 by 5. So I'll write that. So g by 2u square cos square theta. Okay. Now this is given as 2 by 5. Okay. So accordingly, I see that I'll get u square cos square theta, because I need to find u, right? So I'll write this as u square only. Rest other things I'll keep it as it is. So let me just erase this, dear friends. Okay, I have erased it. Now I'll write it as u square is equal to. Now here u square will be equal to what? 5g divided by 4 cos square theta. Is it not? 5g by 4 cos square theta. Now this is equal to 5 into acceleration due to gravity. I will take it as 10. 5 into 10 divided by 4 into cos square 45. Cos square 45. Okay. Now cos square 45 is 1 by 2. Right? So hence I can write this as u square is equal to 50 divided by 4 into 1 by 2. 4 into 1 by 2 is what? 2 here, which is obviously 25. Therefore, u will be equal to 5 meter per second. U is 5 meter per second. That is option D here. Okay, so we have cleared this particular question, dear students. Now let me move on to fourth question. Rain is falling vertically with a speed of 12 meter per second. A woman rides a bicycle with a speed of 12 meter per second in east to west direction. What is the direction in which she should hold the umbrella? Okay. Now this question is from 2020. Okay. Now let me just consider this direction. It is what? Bicycle. She is riding the bicycle from east to west direction. So this is east and here it is west. So I am considering it like this. So it is velocity of 1 VW, I'll say, and this is how the rain will fall vertically down. So I'll take it as VR. Okay, then over here I'll construct a parallelogram. Then I'll join the diagonal here. Now this is the resultant velocity direction. Okay, so this is direction of resultant velocity v. Okay, now it is given that VW is 12 here and VR is also 12. Now from this I can very comfortably calculate the value of theta angle. Okay, now here tan theta is equal to VR by VW. VR by VW, which is 12 by 12 here. 12 by 12. Now this should be equal to 1. Therefore, theta is equal to 45 degrees. Okay. So, very comfortably we can say that the woman must hold the umbrella at an angle of 45 degree and towards east, because umbrella must be held like this, no? Umbrella must be held like this, is it not? So hence this direction is east, towards east I can say, 45 degree towards east. That would be the answer for us. Okay, so we have cracked this particular question. Okay, now let me move on to next question now. Fifth question. This is again from 2020 paper. A wheel starting from rest gains an angular velocity of 10 radian per second after uniformly accelerated for 5 seconds. The total angle through which it has turned is, okay. Now in this particular problem, initial angular velocity omega naught is 0 because it is starting from rest wheel, okay. Then omega, that is final angular velocity, is 10 radian per second. It is given to us 10 radian per second after uniformly accelerated for 5 seconds. So t is equal to 5 seconds here. Now total angle through which it has turned. So we are supposed to find theta here. Theta we are supposed to find. But prior to that, I should find angular acceleration, that is alpha. Firstly, I'll find alpha. So hence I can write this as first kinematic equation for angular motion or circular motion. It is omega is equal to omega naught plus alpha into t. This is equivalent to V is equal to U plus AT. Raghu, you are saying there is an echo, a bit of echo, right? Okay, let me just try like this. Now you check. Now accordingly, omega naught is 0 here, so hence I can write alpha is equal to omega by t. So omega is 10 and t is 5, so 10 divided by 5, this should give me 2 radian per second square. 2 radian per second square. Now this is alpha I have found. Now let us go ahead and find theta. Theta is what? It is the angular displacement here. So angular displacement theta is written as, it is just similar to S is equal to ut plus half at square. So here theta is equal to omega naught t plus alpha half alpha into t square. Now this is what we have, and omega naught is 0, so hence first part becomes 0, so hence theta becomes equal to half into alpha into t square. Alpha is how much? 2 here into t square. T square is 5 square, that is 25. So hence you can very easily find the value of theta as 25 radian. So 25 radian happens to be option C here. Sixth question. Now this question I picked from the chapter Work Energy Power, because from Newton's laws of motion, some of the concepts uh, which I wanted to consider, I will be considering in the next part. So now I am moving to work energy and power part. So the question reads as, a 12 kg bomb at rest explodes into two pieces of 4 kg and 8 kg. If the momentum of 4 kg piece is 20 Newton second, the kinetic energy of 8 kg pieces. Okay, so here we will apply conservation of conservation of linear momentum firstly. Okay, so conservation of linear momentum, we can write it as momentum before explosion equal to momentum after explosion. Now before explosion there was no momentum, right? So I can say that P, I take before explosion as P only, okay, and this is equal to 0 because there is no velocity for this bomb before explosion, right? So this is equal to momentum after explosion. Momentum after explosion will be what? Momentum of the two pieces. It is sum of the momentum of two pieces. So I'll write this as P1 plus P2. Now P1 is for 4 kg mass, P2 is for uh, 8 kg mass, okay, and from this I can very easily find the value of P2. P2 will be equal to minus P1, and it is given that P1 is for 20 Newton second, so I'll write this as minus 20. Okay, so I found Fine. So minus 20 Newton second. This is P2, that is linear momentum of 8 kgps. Now, therefore, kinetic energy. Now we know that kinetic energy K is equal to P square by 2m. In terms of linear momentum, it is P square by 2m here. So hence I can write K2 is equal to P2 square. K2 is equal to P2 square divided by 2m2. 2m2. Now, what is P2? P2 is minus 20. Minus 20 square is 400 here divided by 2 into m2 is 8 kg. 2 into 8. So, comfortably, I can write the value of kinetic energy K2 equal to 25 joule here. So, 25 joule is option A here. Okay, hopefully it is clear. Now let me move on to 7th question. A motor pump lifts 6 tons of water from a well of depth 25 meter to the floor of height of 35 meter from the ground floor in 20 minutes. The power of the pump in kilowatt is. Okay. So now over here, let me just write firstly given factors. Now mass that is lifted, mass of water lifted is 6 tons. 6 tons. Okay, so I'll write this as 1 ton is 1000 kg, so obviously it becomes 6000 kg. Fine. So what is the height to which water is lifted? H is equal to 25 plus 35 it is. 25 plus 35, that is 60 meter. Okay, and time T is 20 minutes. So I'll take it as 20 into 60. That should be 1200. 1200 second it is. So now we are supposed to find power, right? So now power is equal to work divided by time. Now here work done by the pump is equal to what? Lifting up of water means change in potential energy. So W will be equal to potential energy here. So hence I will write this as mgh divided by T. That's all. So we can comfortably see that mass M is 6000 into acceleration due to gravity. I take it as 10 as per given into H is 60 whole divided by 1200. I can cancel 2 zeros here, and this is 12 ones, 12 fives. You can see that it is 3000 watt. 3000 watt, which I will write it as 3 kilowatt. So 3 kilowatt is option D here. Okay, so I will mark that. Fine. So now this was 7th question that we have solved. Okay, now let me move on to 8th question quickly. A body is initially at rest. It undergoes one-dimensional motion with constant acceleration. The power delivered to it at time t is proportional to. Okay. Now, body is initially at rest. No, so one. So u is 0 here. Initial velocity u is 0 and acceleration a is constant. It is given. acceleration is constant, right? So we also know that power P is equal to W by T, work done by time. Now over here, W is nothing but what? Force into displacement. So I'll write it as F into S divided by T. Okay. Now F can be written as what? Ma into S divided by T again. Okay. So now I'll take this as first equation. From equation of motion, displacement S can be written as, since U is 0, okay, I can write it as half AT square. I can write it like this. S is equal to half AT square. So if I substitute this in first equation, then power becomes equal to M A divided by T into AT square by 2 it is. Right, so T, 1T cancels off. So we are left with what? M A square M into A square by 2 into T here. So from this I can say that here Ma square by 2 is constant. So therefore P is directly proportional to T. So hence I will go with option D here. So with this note, dear students, I've come up to the end of today's discussion. So I'll be coming back with my next session day after tomorrow. So until then, you stay safe, be prepared, stay connected with studies. Okay, always be a winner. Thank you very much. Have a nice time. Bye.